Yes, what's up, everybody? Peter Gilmore here for a late Saturday night video right here on the official wrestling channel of myself, the Peter fucking YouTube.com/Peter Gilmore. Thank you all for watching. And as always, make sure you like the video, stick that thumb straight up the you-know-what, or in this case, once again, the New York Mets. Stick it straight up their fucking asses, because they stink. And tell Susan, to, do that too. But anyway, hit the like button, subscribe to this channel and my other channels, which are in my pants, down in the description box. As always, don't forget to follow me on social media if you dare, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. And share the video all over the goddamn internet. And don't forget to hit the bell, turn on all notifications. So, slap it around like the Braves have basically did this weekend to the Mets. But hit the bell, get notified, turn on all notifications so you don't miss a goddamn thing. And if you do, well, too bad for you. You're going to have to do it all over again. And if this is your first time watching, if you're just floating around YouTube and you see my sexy face, you want to subscribe, this is your first time watching, and you want to subscribe, welcome to the party, pal! And I hope you enjoy the ride. It's a bumpy one. And that's all I got to say about that. So, that's it. Enjoy the ride, and hopefully you like the content. That's pretty much all I got to say. All right, I'm a little bit under the weather tonight. Had a humongous lunch and dinner, and I feel like I just exploded in the bathroom just now. I know you didn't need to know that, but yeah, my tummy's been hurting me all freaking day. I'm kind of, it's 59 degrees. It was not even near 60 today. It was raw, overcast, rained on and off for most of the day. It's going to do the same goddamn thing tomorrow and a little bit of Monday too, because we're getting the remnants of Hurricane Ian. Well, now basically a storm. That's basically it, just rain and a little bit of wind. Thankfully not heavy wind. But tomorrow this thing might be a little worse, but hopefully not, because I got to watch football in week number 4 of the NFL in the league when they play for pay. Just remember that. And that's pretty much it for that. So, yeah. So, yeah, I'm not doing bad. I'm in good spirits and everything, but I just feel I feel a little congested. I don't know why. Maybe it's just the weather. And I got a little slight cough. I got COVID. No, I don't have COVID. I don't feel like I have it. And every time I got tested for it, it was negative, so. And usually when I'm sick, I usually get better in about a day or two. So maybe it's just a little small thing, and I'll hopefully be better by tomorrow, or at least by Monday. I have to go to my medical doctor on Monday, so hopefully, it's just for a checkup. I mean, he's just going to check myself, and that's pretty much it. I'll be in and out, like my dick in your mom's ass. But, it is what it is, so. Might have to go get a blood test on Monday, which is never fun. And, yeah, probably my cholesterol levels are sky high because I eat so much junk. But that's just me, I should be drinking water and not so much soda and energy drinks. Because my sugar is probably up the wazoo, my glucose levels up the wazoo. I mean, I am basically borderline diabetic, so. Or I do have, I'm not even borderline anymore. I might have type 2 diabetes. I don't know. I doubt I do. I'm probably just still on the borderline. But, I like to eat a lot of junk food. I mean, who doesn't? But, I eat so many carbs. I might have to have go on a diet, like a low carb, low sugar diet, And I drink diet soda, which is let's just diet Pepsi, but I really don't like Diet Coke that much. Just me. You know, but it is what it is. But anyway, in any event, on this late Saturday night, the 1st of October, 2022, or if you're watching from over in England or some other country, or even in Japan, it is October the 2nd, 2022. I hope you had a great Saturday, a great start to the weekend, a great start to the, not the first official weekend of October, just the first couple days of October, as we're now counting down the days to Halloween. As of this recording, we are 29 days away from Halloween, which is on a Monday night. That should be fun. All the kiddies coming and bothering me during Monday Night Raw. Fuck! Leave me alone! Maybe somebody will dress up as Roman Reigns. I don't know. But anyway, yeah, so all the kiddies will be out after school. And everything, you know, they're going to come home, or they'll probably be in their costumes at school, or when they come home from school. Gotta get dressed up, then they're gonna go out, probably about 4 o'clock, so, because it'll be, by the time the sun goes down, it'll be like 5:45, 6 o'clock. Well, probably about 6 o'clock. It officially gets dark, because, you know, we have to change the clocks back next month. So, by about 5:45, 6 o'clock, it'll be dark, and all the kiddies will be out until probably like 8, 9, maybe 10 o'clock, especially the adults. The adults, they go out during Halloween. So, I don't know, but you know, I might give some candy out just to the kids and everything, you know, for Halloween. But like 8 o'clock, no. I am going to be watching Monday Night Raw. I am not going to give two craps about anybody wanting to get candy from me or the missus, you know what I mean? So, well, I'm not dressed. I may dress up. I may or may not. I might go to a party that weekend, but maybe sing some karaoke. Or I don't know. We'll see. But anyway, hope you had a great weekend. I personally had a pretty decent day today, even though it was raining and shit. But it is what it is. And that's it. Stayed home, I did some chores, and I took a power nap right before the Met game. And I got up. Met game was just starting. And, boy, did they lay another fucking egg tonight. Oh, my God. This team, every fucking August or September, mostly in late August or September, they just fall flat on their ass. We saw that last year when they had a big lead. They were in first place like 100 and some odd days, and then started choking right before the All-Star break. And then the Braves just got red hot like they're doing this year. Mets didn't even win the division. Wasn't even sniffing the wild card. At least this year, I mean, they're one game out with 4 to play. But tonight, you know, Max Scherzer was on. He started on his game. They were up 1-0, and then he gives up a freaking home run to the basically Met killers, Darby Swanson, Matt Olson. You know, it was 2-1, and then my good friend Mick Nichols, Jeff McNeil, the squirrel, ties the game. And then Scherzer gives the game up. Freaking 2-run homer to, I think it was Olsen. And then that was it. The Mets couldn't get anything after that. Swinging at the first goddamn pitch. I mean, they had a great first inning. The pitcher for the Braves had 30 pitches in the first inning. And then after that, he was cruising and then left in the 5th inning. I mean, what happened after that? Nothing. It's until they got the second run. McNichols got the freaking single to score Alonso from second. But yeah, the Mets lost 4-2. So they lost the series. The season series is knotted at 9. So whoever wins tomorrow wins the season series, and if, God forbid, it ends in a tie, that team will win the division, and the loser gets the wild card. And at this very moment, the Mets will play the Padres in a best-of-3 series, because it's different rules for the playoffs this year. Best-of-3 in the wild card, then they go to the division series, then to the championship series, then to the World Series. It's a big headache. So we'll probably get November baseball, depending on how all the series goes and with the teams and everything. But like I said, right now the Mets would play the Padres, who are the number 6 seed, and the Mets will be in the number 4 seed, and the Cardinals will face the Phillies, who are the 5th seed. The Cardinals are the 3rd seed. So we'll see what happens in the next 4 days. Really, the season should have ended tomorrow. But with the whole lockout thing, the season opened a little bit late. They have the extra 3 days because they have to make those up for 162. So that's why there's 4 games left. And the Wednesday games are all in the afternoon. So the Met game on Wednesday will be at 4:10. So we'll see what happens with that. Hopefully the Mets win tomorrow. They need a big, huge win tomorrow. They need Chris Bassett, the Bassett Hound, to wake the hell up, and the team needs to fucking wake up too. The offense is garbage. Except for those 2 stinking runs. 3 runs in this goddamn series. And, give the Braves credit. They beat 2 of the best pitchers in baseball. They're getting hot again, just at the right time. The Mets were choking at the wrong time. But hopefully the Mets can get that win tomorrow. And then it'll be a best-of-3. The Atlanta Braves go to Miami to face the Marlins, and who are not even going to have their best pitcher on the mound on Wednesday. Good job, Donnie Baseball, Don Manley, you fucking prick. So, as much as the Met fans want the Marlins to sweep, or at least take 2 or 3, and as we all know, that will be at home against the Nationals. So, either clinch at home, if, God forbid, what happens tomorrow, or they'll just run into this the midweek on Wednesday. It'll be the last game of the season. Then Friday, I believe it's Friday, they will be at home for Game 1 of the Wild Card Series. And the good thing about that is that Max Scherzer and DeGrom will be on full rest, and Bassett as well. So it's not a bad thing. Met fans are going completely berserk. What's going to happen Wednesday? Is DeGrom going to pitch on Wednesday? I don't know. Who cares if he does or not? I wouldn't. I'd rather have garbage pitchers like McGill and Trevor Williams pitch that game. If it's for the division or not. I wouldn't put DeGrom on Wednesday and on normal rest. I'd put him Game 1 of the Wild Card Series at home. Then you have Scherzer on Saturday, and God forbid Sunday, you have Bassett next Sunday on full rest. But the way the Mets are playing right now, I have no faith that they'll get past the Padres in a 3-game series with the 3 best pitchers on the mound. I think it's one and done. I really do. I'm saying that as a real Met fan. I'm not saying that as a schmuck. Just being real with you Met fans out there. I just think they're going to be one and done. And if they do somehow beat the Padres, guess who they face in the division series? Who somebody does not want to play. the Dodgers. So whoever wins that 4-6 seed game plays the Dodgers, who have the bye, and wins the NL East gets a bye. And has to face either the Cardinals or Phillies or whatever is the 3-6 game. Or 3, yeah, I was right. 3-5 game. So, it is what it is. So, the Mets somehow wake the hell up, start getting back to what they were doing in the early part of the season, and they beat the Padres. And then go into a 5-game series with the Dodgers. I don't like the Mets' chances against the Dodgers at all. Even though when they went to LA, they split that 4-game series, and then when the Dodgers came here, I think the Mets took 2 or 3. So they can't beat the Dodgers if the bats wake up, and the pitching is, which has been okay. I mean, this series, the pitching was okay, but they didn't execute at times, and the bats just fell asleep. What are you going to do? So we'll see what happens tomorrow night at 7 o'clock on that other shit channel, ESPN, with garbage-ass fuck announcers. Or you just listen to it on the radio, which is better. But I digress. That's that. So we got football tomorrow. The Giants, Bears, and I think the Jets are in action too. At the same goddamn time. So that's basically it. And then Sunday Night Football is the Chiefs and the Buccaneers. That should be a pretty damn good game. And then Monday Night Football, the big one, Niners, Rams. You know, hopefully the Niners can get revenge from the NFC title game. I don't think they will. I think they're going to get destroyed at home. But, you know, there's injuries on the Rams that could help the Niners out, but we'll see. That's that. All right, enough about that. Let's get into your NXT review for this past Tuesday, September the 27th, 2022. Taped from Nickelodeon Studios at the Capitol Wrestling Center in Orlando, Florida. All right, so this is the final NXT of the NXT 2.0 era. Because next week is going to be live and in color. So we're still on the road to Halloween Havoc. And we got our first official match, possibly for Halloween Havoc. That's going to be for the NXT title in a triple threat match, which I'll talk about right now. So we'll move on from there. All right, so as always, our commentary team of the man who just got married over this weekend, Vic Joseph. Also, another person that got married, my cousin. So big, congratulations to my cousin and Vic Joseph. So it is what it is. And if you're asking, no, I did not go to my cousin's wedding. Why? Because I had all the plans. That's that. I'm not a bad person, I just had plans. I didn't want to go, first of all, because it was, the reception's already Buckets, New Jersey, so I didn't want to go, so. But it is what it is. But congratulations to my cousin and to Vic Joseph and Mackenzie Mitchell. I almost said Phillips. That's somebody else. And we'll move on from there. All right, so we have Vic Joseph and another good friend of ours. Bad news, Wade Bennett. I'm afraid I got some bad news for you. The Mets stink. That's the bad news. Let me move on from there. All right, so we start off NXT with a video from last week, which ended in a pretty big way with the debut of Ilya Dragunov, the mighty Russian, who made his NXT debut. You know, he was there for a little bit before. You know, when he was just there, and then went back to NXT UK. Blah blah blah. So he re-debuted to just end the show on a big high note. So he comes. We see that we see in here. So we hear that JD McDonough, Jordan Devlin, is the new #1 contender to Braun Breaker, his title. But Ilya has some other thoughts about that. So we thought it was going to be Ilya Dragunov versus JD McDonough. We've seen that before in NXT UK. So we're going to see what happens on the program. So the mighty Russian Ilya comes out to start the show. He says he has beaten a monster to win gold before, and now he's ready to do it again, meaning Walter. Remember that? When nobody could beat Walter, and he was going on like almost 2+ years as champ, like 800 days, I think it was. He held the title, the NXT UK title at the time, and he was the one to beat him. And then, well, that was that. All right, so he says, I beat a monster before to win gold. I'm gonna do it again. And but this time it's not Gunther, it's Braun Breaker. And JD McDonough comes out, calls Dragunov a sneaky, dirty little rat. Oh, you dirty rat! You killed my brother! If you don't know where that reference comes from, you need to watch an Italian movie. It's from a mom movie, but not probably one of the best ones, I think. Probably that's a great line too. You dirty rat! You killed my brother, and I will kill you. Something like that. So calls him a sneaky, dirty rat, and to say that he hopes Dragunov's ankle is healed. I didn't even know it was hurt in the first place. So he offers to end Dragunov's career, but then the champ comes out to interrupt Braun Breaker. He says the title isn't going anywhere, but McDonough has an idea. So he says, how about you, Braun, take on Ilya, and I'll face the winner. I was like, that's a pretty good idea, JD, the real JD. But Braun's like, well, nah, that doesn't work. And we hear like triple threat in the background. So Breaker's like, that doesn't work for me, but if my math is correct, and he uses side math, which I marked out for, he's like, you have a 33 to 30% chance of winning compared to my 33% chance of winning. It was funny. I marked out. I was like, Uncle Scott must be proud of you. You know, he does it way better than freaking Braun. But I digress. So the fans popped for that. And then he's like, me, you, and you, triple threat at Halloween Havoc for the belt. Oh, this is going to be a good match. Now, I don't know if it's going to be a stipulation match, like spin the wheel, make the deal. I mean, we'll have to see it over the next couple of weeks. But I would probably think it might be. Let's see what happens with that. Let me move on. So I gave that first segment 3.25 out of 5 stars. And that's pretty much it for that. This was a crazy show. And a really crazy ending, which I'm going to get to right now with Gallus, the Coffee Brothers, and I forget the other guy's name. And Briggs and Jensen, they're fighting in the back, and then, as always, security breaks it up. Not much security, it felt like 8 people there. Good. 8 people against the Coffee Brothers, and the other guy looks like Marty Scurll, but it's not him. And Briggs and Jensen, you're going to really break up 5 people? That's great. But we'll see what happens at the end of this show. It gets really, really, really chaotic. Even the cops had to be involved in this. when we move on from there. So I gave that the brawl 2.5 out of 5 stars. All right, then we hear from the beautiful, lovely, vivacious. She is tantalizing. Mandy Rose, the NXT Women's Champion, getting close to 1 year. She hopes Alba Fire is watching Kaylee Ray. We all know who that is. So she's going to be taking on Fowler Henley in a little bit. But we had it from her. So I give that 2.5 out of 5 stars. All right, then we hear from Schism, Joe Gacy, and the grizzled young veterans, or, well, now we know them as Fowler and Lee. Stupid names. Basically, Gacy says, well, the Dyad say they're ready to hurt Cameron Grimes. Okay. Now let's see what happens with that. All right, my good buddy Will Rowley Sport Rowley's in the chat. I'm sorry I interrupted your freaking. I know he was about to do a stream, and I told him, I was like, oh, I'm doing a stream too. But then I got delayed because I had to help the woman with something. Not that. Got to fix something in the bedroom. Not the bed. But, it was just, she needed something. It was just annoying. So I had to do that. So that's why my review was a little bit delayed. But I'm here now. But it is what it is. And that's that. So he's here, and he says, hi, Pete. What's up? Well, what's up? To you, too. Who's Gallop? No, Gallus. Gallus is something else. Gallus is... the Coffee Brothers. Let me go. Let me just double check my notes on this one. They're from NXT UK. Former NXT UK Tag Team Champions, by the way. It's Mark Coffey, Wolf. Wait. Let me just. I know it's the. Mark Coffey's one of the guys. I'm trying to see. It's okay. It's Joe and Mark Coffey, the Coffee Brothers, or the Coffee Brothers. I don't know how you say their last name. And Wolfgang, not Wolfgang Van Halen, but Wolfgang. That guy, Wolfgang Van Halen's a fucking legend. That guy's a man. He's just like almost the splitting image of Eddie Van Halen, you know. Sir, not even Sir, God, Eddie Van Halen. The god of guitar. Probably the main reason why I wanted to pick up a guitar next to David Gilmour, no relation. I wish. Those two guys are the main reasons I picked up a guitar. I can't emulate him, I can't play like Eddie. I can play a little bit like David Gilmour, I have the tone for it, but I can't play like Eruption. If somebody asks me to play, hey, Peter Gilmore, why don't you play Eruption on your guitar? I'm like, fuck no. I tried, but it's very hard to freaking do that. Very hard. Anyway, so Gallus is Joe and Mark Coffey and Wolfgang. So right now they're currently signed to the NXT brand. They used to be in NXT UK, but now they got merged into NXT, the soon-to-be Black and Gold brand again. That's a massive roster. Damn. So we got so that's Gallus for you. They're not wrestlers; they're a trio. Like what Schism is, the trio. That's what they are. So that answers your question. In real life or on the show? You mean the? Well, I'll spoil the ending for you there. So the ending was Gallus comes out, and they have a big, humongous fight with Briggs and Jensen again, and then I forget who it was. I think it was one of the Coffee Brothers. They hit a referee, and then cops came and arrested him. So I think it's storyline arrested, not really arrested. So I read something that Gallus was suspended indefinitely for that. Suspended indefinitely, but they'll be back. So that's that. So crazy ending, but I'll get to that when we get there. Did you watch GCW tonight? I missed it. Hell yeah, I did. Hell yeah, I did. GCW in Japan. Just remember, #1 forever. Holy shit. The matches on that card, it was freaking crazy. Speaking of crazy, Effie and Jun Kasai. Oh! The end of that match was creepy as fuck, though. Jun Kasai wins the match by, I think he hit Effie, like he did a suplex, and it's like I think it was like forks, I don't know what it was, and he stands over it, he pulls up his tights and starts doing a dance over it. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? And then he takes Effie and like does this weird suplex. I thought it was on that little weapon thing, beats him, and then he gets right back up. Effie gets up, and then they kiss in the ring. I'm like, ah! What the fuck? And we all know Effie is kind of weird, but I didn't know Jun Kasai was like that. I'm like, what are you, Kenny Omega? Kissing people now? I mean, he did kiss Marty Skull, Japan. Not there's anything wrong with that. I mean, Kenny Omega-wise, but no. We all knew Kenny was bi anyway. But I didn't know that. I didn't know Jun Kasai was like maybe bi or I don't know. Or maybe that's his thing in Japan, because he's the crazy monkey. Hardcore legend in Japan. But it kind of creeped me out. The match was great, bloody as fuck. But, seeing that at the end kind of creeped me out. But in any event, that was that. Then there was Schlack. That's his name, Schlack. This big beefy guy, hardcore legend himself. I forget who he was taking on. And one of the guys, he picked up a barbed wire bat and just like swung it right in Schlack's chest. He's like, ah! Do it again! Ah! Then he grabbed the bat, hit the guy in the ribs with it, and then he's like, ah! I'm like, you sick fuck! But yeah, then it was another match with what's his name? The guy that fought Moxley, what's his name? Manson, damn it, I'm gonna get crucified for this. Oh, God, I forgot his name. I think it was, Mansour, I think it was. He was fighting, the GCW, well, not women's champion. She is a champion, deathmatch champion. I forgot which one that was. I think it's the, not the American, I forget which, the ultra-violent championship, I think she has. What's her name? Rena, I forgot her last name. Freaking crazy Japanese chick. She was in a match with that Mansour guy. Freaking sick match that was. Both busted wide open. At one point, Rena wraps herself in barbed wire, picks up some light tubes, bam, bam, bam. I'm like, holy crap, you are fucking sick. I love you, but you are fucking sick. And you thought women can't get hardcore. Ow, it's fake! It's fake! Fake. You get hit with a light tube. You get put through a barbed wire board or get hit with a barbed wire bat. Think that'll hurt? That's fake? You fucking idiots. You fucking marks. It is what it is, but that was sick. I mean, the entire show was sick. I think they have a show tomorrow. I'm not sure, but next week is going to be crazy. GCW Fight Club Night 1 and 2 at the the Showboat Hotel and Casino in Atlantic City, New Jersey. The same goddamn first night, the same goddamn first night, the same goddamn night as Extreme Rules, and it's in the same freaking place. Not the same place, but obviously the same, almost the same city. Atlantic City is really close to Philly. All you gotta do is take a car or a bus down to Atlantic City, or take it to Philly, but might have to stay there because, you know, you don't get back. There's no buses that run, I don't think, like after like 11 to 12 o'clock down in Philly. Maybe the Greyhound, I don't know, but Atlantic City, nope. You have to stay at a hotel or one of the casinos, or you stay in the Showboat. That's what I would do. Or I would stay at the Hard Rock, like right there. But yeah, if I go to Philly, I probably have to stay in a creepy hotel. It probably has rats in it because, you know, we all know Philly sucks. But it is what it is. But yeah, next week is going to be insane. Nick fucking Gage in possibly his last match ever against Moxley for the GCW World Heavyweight title. That's going to be bloody as you know what. Among other matches, I don't even know the card. Do I have the card? Let me see if I can look up the card real quick. Let's see it. 10. Let me see if I can find the card. While we wait. Okay, I don't have to do that. Let's see here. I have last year's card. Alright, let me see. Alright, going to GCW's, okay. Right, well, I got the schedule for GCW. Let's see here. I gotta wait till it loads. Oh yeah, the Planet Death was this weekend. Actually, no, it's the 26th, then the 27th, then tomorrow is Freedom GCW 13th Anniversary Show from Tokyo, Japan. So we got that. They're gonna still be in Japan even on October the 4th, which is GCW War Ready. And then October the 8th is GCW Fight Club Tag Night 1, and then the next night, Night 2, Day 2 and Night 2. I don't know when the actual second show is. I don't even know if JCW, is going to be there, but we'll see. Then they're going to Mexico on October the 14th and the 16th. Then back in the U.S., October the 20th for GCW Drop Dead in Detroit, that's Detroit, Michigan. Then the 7th annual Nick fucking Gage Invitational, November the 12th. That's in Summit, Illinois. I don't know where that is. I think it's near Chicago. Then they're going to go to Wisconsin on the night after. Then November 20th in Providence, Rhode Island. And that's pretty much it for that. I don't have the card. I'm trying to find the card. Let me see if I can click on this. No, I cannot click on. Oh, that's the schedule. If you want to know what you're going to see GCW next. Let's see here. I'm taking way too much time, and I don't. Okay, maybe I can. That's 21. Let's see. Let me try that. Let's see here. Okay, I think I have it. Let me just check here. If you want to watch it on Fight TV or on Fight TV, it's $13.99. So you do that. No, I do not want that. So let's see the card. Do I have the card? Oh, it does say it. Oh, it doesn't say a lot of matches, but anyway. So we got Sean Skywalker, young Skywalker. Strike me down in your descent to the dark side will be complete. Skywalker. Young Skywalker. Now you might. So, yeah, Sean Skywalker takes on Nick Wayne, who is signed with AEW, but I haven't seen him yet. Unless I missed it on Dark Elevation. We have Ali Ketch, who wrestled Masha Slamovich on Impact. Holy shit, that match. Whoa! So she'll be in action against Sawyer Wreck, another female hardcore chick. We got that. We got Yamato takes on Tony Deppen, former Ring of Honor. We got a tag match. For the tag titles, we got the Mega Bastards, Alex Colon and John Wayne Murdoch, taking on Drew Parker and the Rina Yamashita. That's her last name. Rina Yamashita. Holy crap! What is she going to do next? I can't wait for that match next week. Oh, I think she still is the. I know she won the belt from Alex Colon. I think it's the Ultra Violent Championship. She is crazy. Beautiful and crazy. But I dig that. But I digress. Also, we will, and like I said, on night one, we have Jon Moxley versus Nick fucking Gage, title versus career. And that's pretty much it for that. And I think I can get night 2, possibly. Let me see, maybe I can get night 2. Just change that. Oh, here. That's. I don't know if that's the actual date. No, it's not. All right. I'll get. All right. Let me see. Maybe I can get it. I know I'm wasting a little bit more time, but I don't care. I think it just has night 1. Actually, it doesn't. Night 2, don't have the card yet. I don't know why, but that's that. But yeah, next week is going to be crazy with Extreme Rules and freaking GCW. I mean, what to watch? I'm really going to watch GCW. I might like go back and forth with Extreme Rules and GCW, because I really want to see Nick fucking Gage against Moxley. I might be last time I see Nick fucking Gage in a ring. He probably will be retiring. I think he is. I think Moxley's gonna retain the title, and Nick Gage's career will be over. But never say never. Nobody really retires. I would probably think if he does retire, he'll show up at the his Invitational, the Nick Gage Invitational Part 7. He'll probably won't be in the match, but might just be there. But that's that. But yeah. Anyway, yeah. But I did see that. I can't wait for next week and tomorrow too. Anyway, we'll move on from there. Did you? Oh no, that's not it. I knew that. I thought you meant they got arrested like the Usos in real life. Nope, storyline. Yeah, it was a storyline. Was it good? PCW sounds good. Yeah, it was. Very good tonight. Effie had a feud with Matt Cardona. Yes, he did. But fuck Matt Cardona. Woo, woo, woo. Fuck you. Anyway, that's that. Sounds crazy that women never seen a woman with a light tube. Wow. Yeah, Rina Yamashita is fucking insane. She's a legend. Freaking insane. She even takes the light tubes, bites the light tube like, You sick fuck! But, yeah. She can hit me with a light tube any day. God damn. She'll hit me with a light tube, I'll hit her with something else. But we move on from there. But yeah, look her up. Dude, she is sick. Being hit with a light tube does not look fun. No, it does not. Matt Cardona had pieces of light tube in his back for 6 months. Kept on finding it gross. No wonder he quit death matches. Yep, that's the price you pay for trying to be a wannabe death match star and winning a GCW Heavyweight Championship and basically almost dying from fans about to beat the fucking crap out of him. And who was the savior? Jon Moxley. There you go. But yeah, Cardona got fucked up in those matches. Fucked up. Even freaking Kelsey got fucked up too. Bloody fucking shit. Crazy. But that's it. Yeah. But yeah. Thankfully, Matt Cardona, well, he still kind of wrestles in GCW. I think he doesn't anyway. Cause I think he said he'll never work for GCW again, or his contract ended or something. I forgot what happened. I think they got disrespected. And it's like, we're leaving. I'm like, good, get out of here. Take your whore with you. Get out of here. Fuck you, get out of here. Now he's in the NWA. Go figure that one out. We move on from there. Alright, so let's get back to NXT. So, where I left off, so we had Gallus and Josh Briggs, Gallus and Briggs and Jensen fighting in the back. Then we had Mandy Rose, basically hoping that Alba Fire watches her match against Fallon Henley. And then we had Schism getting ready to basically beat the living crap out of Cameron Grimes to the moon. So we're going to get that match in a little bit. All right, so we started for the first official match. Mandy Rose taking on Fallon, don't call me Don Henley. A legend, that guy is. Don Henley is a legend. That's all I got to say about that. Non-title match, of course. So we had the rest of Toxic Faction, another... good lord. 3 nice, hot pieces of ace. So we had that. So we had JC Jane and Gigi Dolan there at ringside. Really didn't do anything. Just stood pretty. So Mandy knocks Fallon in the corner to start. Grabs the ever popular 1901 abdominal stretch before getting another one, or reversed it. Henley hip tosses her way out of it and hits a swinging face plant for a near fall. They get back up. Mandy shoves her off, sets up for the running knee, and a lot of people saying that her V-trigger knee is better than Kenny Omega's. It's pretty effective, not as effective as Kenny Omega, but to each their own. So Mandy hits the V-trigger, 1, 2, 3, 5.5 minutes suckfest, and that's pretty much it. And then we hear odd news Wade Barrett say Mandy keeps knocking them out with those American thighs. Haha, nice AC/DC reference. I can't even sing it for you. I would, but I can't sing like Brian Johnson. You got to roll your boat. I can't even say it, so I'm sorry. My voice will go. I'm sorry. Now get it back! I get the set! Something like that. But yeah, nice AC/DC reference there, Wade. Very nice. So we got that. Match was meh. So I gave it 2.25 out of 5 stars. Then after the match, Mandy says this is Alba Fire's last warning. And then we see Alba Fire on the Titantron in the parking lot, the ever popular parking lot. And she says she's more of a visual person. And then we see the words "and new" set on fire. And they go. So that's probably going to be made official for Halloween Havoc for the women's title might be the end of Mandy's reign as champ. But then again, Mandy's beat her before, as KB Ray we all know. So, there you go. All right, after that, we go to Apollo Crews, with his bloody eye. And he has a vision of, boy, did it, Grayson Waller with terrified eyes. This is a creepy storyline. And, feud-ish, if you want to call it. I like it. I like how they're portraying Apollo Crews now. It's kind of creepy that he has visions, and he has a bloody eye, and, like a legit eye injury. They're kind of playing off that. Now they're making Grayson Waller look like a jobber now. Which makes no sense. So we'll see what happens with that. So I gave that 3 out of 5 stars. Alright, then we go to the back where we see the mighty Russian Ilya Dragunov runs into Zion haven't seen months. Who says that Ilya has a lot of hype and he wants a chance to run with the ball. Not that he ran with it before. But Ilya doesn't think he's that bright, and we get a match for later on in the show. There you go. So I gave that 3 out of 5 stars, and we move on from it. That's that. All right. Then we go to the North American title ladder match, qualifying match. We had Wesley, the weed smoker. And why did it keeps doing that? My notes keep messing up. I don't know why something does that. It just doesn't. Like my notes, you want to say that I might have a virus, but I have virus protection, so I don't know why that happened. Now I lost my spot. Thank you. But anyway, all right. So we go to Wesley, the weed smoker. Take it on. Hey, get in here. How you doing? Hey, my cousin Tony D'Angelo. Hey, get in here, cousin. How you doing? Paisan, hey. Get you a pizza for $2. So they fight. They had a pretty decent match, and this is the match that Tony D got hurt. I'm surprised they actually showed this match and showed how he got hurt. We also had Lorenzo Stacks at ringside as well. Kind of a back and forth match. We get near the end. Tony grinds away on a chin lock. He fights up, sends into the corner, and looked like he hit the turnbuckle and it was out. I don't know how he got hurt. Like maybe he hit the buckle and his neck snapped. Maybe he got whiplash. But the saying he almost had a concussion or had a concussion. The referee checked on him and he pulled up the X. So you know what that means. So the referee calls for the bell. Wesley wins via referee stoppage to advance to the 6-way ladder match at Halloween Havoc for the North American title. Not the greatest way to win, but he had to be safe and he had to check on Tony D, who's okay, but we probably won't see him for a little while. Sucks. So that's pretty much it. So I gave that match 2.5 out of 5 stars. And that's that. Commentary said it might be a knee injury. I didn't see how he hurt his knee unless he when he went into the corner, he hit his head. I didn't think it could have been a concussion. He hit the turnbuckle wrong, maybe. I don't know. But then now they're saying it's a knee. They said on commentary knee injury. Maybe his knee buckled. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Hopefully Tony D won't be out for too long. But it is what it is. So 2.5 out of 5 stars for that. Then we go to Carmelo Hayes and his good buddy Trick Williams. They don't care about Wesley. And then we see the first participant in this, second participant, I should say. It's the first one, I saw. In the 20, not the 20. Can't talk tonight. The first participant in the ladder match, Oro Menza, the one guy from NXT UK, who won last week against Grayson Waller. He comes in to interrupt. Hayes thinks they can do good things together, or good things to him. But at Halloween Havoc, it is every man for themselves. So Mensa says, well, works for me. So there you go. So we'll see what happens with that, and we move on from there. So I gave that as well. I gave that 3 out of 5 stars. All right, there's a video for Sol Ruka, the surfer girl. She's going to be making her debut. Recent, on the show, next up match. But before that, we have probably one of the creepiest segments on NXT on Tuesday night. We had a day in the life of the NXT Tag Team Champions, Yes Boys, ooh, Pretty Deadly, Elton Prince and Kip Wilson. So we see them waking up at 10 a.m. and having breakfast in bed, which was creepy. That looked creepy. The way they were showing it, looked creepy. Like, oh my god, they just had sex together. I'm like, ah! So, it is what it is for that. And that's it. So, that's that. Where are we here? I don't know where we are. I don't even know what time it is. It's late. Anyway, so we'll move on. All right, so let me finish this, and I gotta use the bathroom. All right, so we see him at 10 a.m. having breakfast in bed. They choose their wardrobe at 11 a.m. At 2 p.m., it's time to spend an hour working on their hair because they have long hair. After some tea, crumpets with the queen, they go to the gym wearing the titles, where they keep working out. Then they sleep next to each other. And for you old OVW fans, oh well, some other stuff happened at that. So I gave that 3 out of 5 stars, and that's pretty much it for that. All right, I gotta take a little break because I have to use the bathroom and go use the bathroom. So I'll be right back after this. Room number 1, and I did wash my hands, unlike certain people. But we move on. All right, so we see the Pretty Deadly thing, which was creepy, but was still pretty damn good. So I gave it a 3 out of 5 stars. That's that. So day in the life of the champs. What do you want? And we move on. All right, then we go to Sol Ruka's NXT debut match, or debut match. She takes on the ever popular Amari Miller. It was a pretty decent match. I mean, Sol Ruka's not she is kind of an attractive lady, but not my type of girl, but what it is. So they went back and forth. Miller takes her back down, grabs a cross-arm choke. Ruka gets back up. Then we get a knockdown out of the corner, sets up a flipping leg drop to the back. Ow. And Sol Ruka gets the win, and her first official win in NXT in under 4 minutes. Match was alright, nothing great, so I gave it 2.25 out of 5 stars. And that's pretty much it for that. Alright. Then we move on from there. Alright, then we got Gallus and Briggs and Jensen still fighting in the back. Need more security. Need way more security than that. And that's it. Alright, after that we get to Cameron Grimes to the moon, taking on Joe Gacy of Schism with the Dyad at ringside. This match was... I don't know what happened in this match, but... Gacy grabs a swinging rock bottom for a near fall. Grimes slips out of a second one. Hits a super kick. Drops Gacy, but then the Dyad caused a distraction, which led to Gacy hitting the handspring lariat 1, 2, 3 in a just over 3-minute match. Wasn't great. So I gave it 2.25 out of 5 stars. I don't know where this is going, what the end game is to this storyline. But we shall see what happens from there. And we'll move on from there. Alright, then we go to the back where we see, oh, he did it, Grayson Waller. He's pissed with Apollo Crews, including, and, he's like creeped out about the vision and the messed up eye and the bloody eye and everything. So he's like, oh, now he's able to see, he's able to be seen by everyone. I mean, it's his vision. So Waller is going to have extra security for his talk show next week because his vision is not going to happen. So we shall see what happens with that, and we'll move on from there. So I gave that 2.5 out of 5 stars. All right, then we go to our next match, another women's match. We had Kaden Carter, one half of the women's tag team champions, taking on Nikita Lyons, those thighs. So we had, this match was okay. We had Zoe Stark and Casey Catanzaro at ringside. Pretty match, felt like a squash match for Nikita though. As she wins the match with the split splash. 1, 2, 3. She gets the win, and I gave the match 2.5 out of 5 stars. And that's it. Let me move on. Alright, then we're going to look back at Chase U beating Carmelo Hayes and Trick Williams last week in a shocker. So this week, we're at the pep rally. Andre Chase tells his students that he has a North American title qualifying match next week against the big man Von Wagner. And he's ready to move on to win the title and opens the floor with some questions. So someone named Dave Meltzer, nice reference there, Hunter. Oh, sorry, not Hunter. Shawn Michaels. Uncle Dave. He asks why we should believe that Chase can beat Von Wagner. So Chase gets all mad again. He's like, you think that's a 5-star question? He starts cursing again, and he's like, I promise to win. So basically, they kind of played off the media scrum. You know, when CM Punk went off on Dave Meltzer. He's like, when have I ever lied to you, Dave? What did I ever do to you, Dave? Nothing. So they kind of played off on that. And all the fans are like, why is WWE talking about AEW? Why is, Saraya talking about Vince McMahon and WWE? Why do they have to do that? Competition, that's what it is. That's why they're doing it. They shouldn't be doing it, but they're doing it. Why do you think WWE always tries to one-up AEW, but Tony Khan's a smart man? Not a great booker, but he's a smart man. I mean, it is what it is. So I thought that segment was hilarious, so I gave it 3 out of 5 stars. Then we see Nathan Frazier, talking about being tied up with Axiom at one match apiece in a best of 3, and compares it to his soccer career. Okay. It is what it is. Isn't a FIFA World Cup starting soon? I saw something about it. Not that I'm going to watch it, but I thought the World Cup was in 2024. Is that the actual World Cup? I don't know. I'm not going to go there. That's that. Then we go to... Okay, we'll move on from there. All right, going on to our next match. We got Zion Quinn and Ilya Dragunov. 5-minute match. Quickie match. Pretty hard... Not hardcore, sorry. Pretty hard-hitting match. But Ilya gets the win after the torpedo undisclosed location. That's a long name for a finisher. Finishes off Zion Quinn at almost 5 minutes. So Ilya gets the win. Match gave 3 out of 5 stars. And that's that. So he gets the momentum, and let's see what happens next week. Alright, after that we go to Wendy. Choo-choo! She doesn't like Lash Legend. Get shit done. She doesn't like her voice. I don't like your gimmick there, Karen Q. And she won't apologize for standing up for herself. So we see Lash Legend, and she's like, I don't like you either, and I'm going to shut you up next week. Okay. So we're going to have Lash Legend and Wendy choo-choo next week, and I don't give 2 shits. 2.25 out of 5 stars. All right, then we go to the battle of the 4 Diamond Mine members. We have Brutus Creed, Apollo Creed, yo Apollo. So this match was very quick, 3-minute match, and Brutus was red hot to start. So I was beating the living crap out of Damon Kemp. And Kemp grabs a chair and just, like, slams it right in Brutus' back and causes a disqualification. And there you go. Brutus wins by DQ. The match I gave it 2 out of 5 stars. And I said afterwards, Kemp wants Julius next. And that's it. I'm like, well, where was your brother there, Brutus? Head scratcher. So we got that. All right. Then we get a segment with the Super Diva, or as I call him, the fat version of the Velveteen Dream, Patrick Clark, Quincy Elliott. He gives Sangha a pep talk in the back, which Sangha likes, obviously. And then Sangha leaves. Zion Quinn comes in, but then Quincy doesn't see the X Factor in him, and then he leaves. I was like, okay, what was the point? What is this? What is this?
Excuse me, is this basic? Now, why would we show something so primitive as that?
Golden Boy reference. That's anime, by the way. Great anime in Japan. And that's pretty much it. So I didn't get that segment at all. So I gave it 2.25 out of 5 stars. Then we see Zoe Stark and Nikita Lyons. They're ready to win the women's tag team titles. I don't know when that match will be. We'll see. Toxic Attraction comes in, so I was laughing at them. They're about to fight, but they hold off. And then we see Alba Fire come in. And she kind of starts a fire. And Toxic Attraction bails. So she starts a fire. We didn't start the fire. It was always burning. Okay. Great Billy Joel song. If you don't like Billy Joel, fuck you. That's pretty much it. So I gave that 2.5 out of 5 stars, and that's it. All right, then we go to the end of the show, the main event of the night. We got Gallus, the Coffee Brothers, taking on Briggs, Jensen and Briggs, in a pub rules match, which is a street fight. No, they didn't fight in an actual pub or a barroom brawl. Joe Coffey is banned at ringside, so he has Wolfgang and Mark Coffey at in the match. Youngest brawl starts on the floor, and they get inside. Gallus feels the need to bring out a table, as we see Brooks Jensen with a Bad Street USA shirt. Bad Street, Atlanta, GA! Dum, dum, dum. Michael Pure and Sexy Hayes, and Terry Bam Bam Gordy, and Jimmy Garvin. Jensen grabs his own table instead. It's time for a bunch of chair shots. Drops Gallus. We go to break. We come back. Gallus regains control. Then they throw a whole bunch of weapons in the ring. Then belts are brought out. They start whipping the crap out of Jensen and Briggs. And then they cut to the fans like, ah, it's creepy. Anyway, Jensen and Briggs fight to the feet, getting their own whipping. But since it's pub rules, glasses are broken over Gallus as well. Legit glasses. I'm not kidding. Like bam, glass everywhere. Like shit. Mark is put upside down in a trash can. So Joe Coffey, who is banned from ringside, comes out. He gets booted off the apron and then put through a table. And basically, Wolfgang is the sacrificial lamb. He goes through a table as well that was set up in the corner. Then he hit high-low to Mark, who is still in a trash can. 1, 2, 3, they get the win in 11.5 minutes. And that's that. And I gave that 3 out of 5 stars. That's that. Afterwards, Gallus is held back by security, and like I said, what happened? They got arrested. All of Gallus got arrested to end the show. As I forgot who. I think it was Joe Coffey hit the referee. So that's why they got arrested, and now I'm hearing they got suspended indefinitely. But who knows? That's that. So it ends a pretty mid NXT. And yeah, that's pretty much all I gotta say about that. Alright, everybody, thank you all for watching. Thank you to Will Rally Sport Rally for coming in, and everybody else who watched. Well, thank you very much for watching. And that's pretty much it. So I'm gonna end it here. Thank you all for watching. Peter Gunn was signing off on my final rating 6 out of 10 stars for NXT, and we'll see what happens next week on a live edition of the brand new NXT. And we'll see what happens with the new version of NXT, not NXT 3.0, or even, I think it's like the season premiere of NXT. So, who knows? I did hear that SmackDown is going to have the season premiere on Friday, and it might be new. I think they're going to change the color of the ropes. I don't know if they're going to be white or they're going to be back to blue. I don't know what's going to happen with that. People are thinking about a new theme. I don't know about that. New stage, possibly. Same thing for Raw on October the 10th from the Barclays Center. Hopefully we get a new theme, because I hate that theme. And maybe Tuesday we get a new NXT theme. I hope. I hate Down South Slang. Down South Slang, blah, blah, blah. Shut the fuck up. You know what they should do? If Shawn Michaels, if you're, I know you're not watching, but if you were, God forbid, I'm going to probably DM the guy. I'm like, Shawn, you and Hunter have a meeting and get me Slipknot back on NXT's theme. Get me Slipknot. All Out Life. Or anything from the new album would be nice. Like Yen or even Adderall. Yes, that's an actual name for a song, by the way. Go figure that one. Don't ask me. Go ask Corey Taylor. Ask him what he really thinks about that. The album is amazing, by the way. It is just fabulous. It's fabulous. Fabulous! And that's it. But yeah, we need a new NXT theme. Hopefully we get it on Tuesday. And I hope they go back to a rock theme. Because if not, I would be pissed! And that's it. So that's it. So we'll see what happens with Raw this Monday night from St. Paul, Minnesota. NXT live on Tuesday. Wednesday night Dynamite from Washington, D.C., the 3-year anniversary show. Live Rampage on Friday night with Friday Night SmackDown, the go-home show before Extreme Rules. And then at 11 o'clock on Friday night, we have Battle of the Belts, which will be taped after Dynamite on Wednesday. And don't forget, also on Friday night from Albany, New York, Bound for Glory by Impact Wrestling. And then Saturday, you got a whole lineup of wrestling action. GCW Fight Club Night 1, Extreme Fools. Good shit this coming week. And I'll hopefully be here to give you everything. Hopefully. But I don't know. We'll see. And that's that. So that's it. 6 out of 10 stars for NXT. And that's it. So thank you for watching, everybody. Once again, thank you to Will Rally Sport Rally for coming in. Everybody else who watched, thank you for the free view, assholes. And that's all I got to say about that. So thank you for watching. Have a great rest of your weekend, everybody. And I'll probably see you Monday night or Tuesday for your Monday night review. And that's all I gotta say about that. Thanks for watching, everybody. I'm Peter Gomez signing off. Peace out. Rock on and rock hard with your cool cute. And if you're not down with that, you notice by now. You're not down with that. I got 3 motherfucking words for you. Fuck you, man. That's it. End of story. And that's it. Thanks for watching, everybody. And I'll see you again next time. Peace. Ha-ha!